Here in America, you hear the words climate change thrown around frequently. I'm sure you've heard of the leading causes such as combustion of fossil fuels, deforestation, and chlorofluorocarbon, also known as CFCs. However, there is a major contributor that is often left unsaid. The US consumes 3 times more meat than any other country. The average American eats 3 hamburgers a day, resulting in consuming 275 pounds of meat a year. The meat industry in the US contributes $74 billion a year to our economy and provides millions of jobs. However, there are negative externalities that we do not consider when we go to our local supermarket. Worldwide, 30% of land is used for raising livestock. Although this number is large enough as it is, we continue to cut down more trees that soak up greenhouse gases to make more room for raising more livestock. 8 times more land is used to grow food to feed animals than humans, the main grain being corn, taking up 40% of land across the world. So, if 40% of our land is used for growing corn, then why do we eat so many meat products? Well, before the 1970s, cows ate grass, the diet they have known since the dawn of time. However, a bill passed by Congress entailed paying farmers to grow more crops such as corn and soy, and now corn is in everything. From soda to cereal, high fructose corn syrup, barley malt, dextrose, maltose, and crystalline fructose are all just another word for "we put corn sugar in your food, lol." 90% of cows get corn for every meal. However, cows aren't meant to digest corn, making unhealthy cows, causing them to produce a lot of methane. One cow produces 65 gallons of methane a day. This, release? Okay. This release is responsible for trapping 25% of heat in our atmosphere, making 2,500 cows equivalent to having 400,000 people living in a city. Not only do the cows' flatulence issues cause pollution, but their crap does too. Cows poop 15 times a day, making 12 tons of poop a year. What do we do with all this poop, you say? Well, we dump it in cesspools. This causes runoff into our rivers and streams, polluting our freshwater and causing ocean die-offs. Speaking of water, livestock uses 1/3 of freshwater supply. To create 1 pound of beef, we need 2,000 gallons of water. Oh my god, okay. But not only does this drain our freshwater supply, it also shortens our food supply. We produce enough grain to feed 8 million people. However, 70% of this grain goes to feeding livestock instead of humans. Ugh. 1 out of 7 people in the world go hungry every day, so why is this grain growing to animals when it could be going to the people who are starving? But it's not only our humans that are suffering, it's our fishies too. We pull 90 million tons of fish from oceans each year, and for every pound of fish caught, 5 pounds of the non-target species, also known as bycatch, is also caught and disposed of. This significantly impacts our aquatic biodiversity and causes many species to be endangered. So why do we care? Well, as the Earth heats up, we will experience severe droughts, flooding, extreme heat waves, and rising sea levels swallowing our islands. Populations of animals will continue to die out, and pollution will severely impact human health. So now for the bright side, what is something that we can do to help with this situation? Well, consuming less animal products, being a vegetarian, or being plant-based, which means only consumptions of things that are derived from plants, will greatly reduce your carbon footprint. A vegan diet alone will produce 50% less CO2, uses 1/11th the amount of oil, 1/13th the amount of water, and 1/18th the amount of land. So why contribute to climate change, extinction, ocean dead zones, water pollution, habitat fragmentation when you could benefit from all the things such as a healthier lifestyle, not contributing to the inhumane treatment of animals, a significantly smaller carbon footprint, lower cholesterol, less risk of heart disease, less risk of cancer, less risk of type 2 diabetes, more energy, and most importantly, clearer skin. So, in conclusion, why eat animals and contribute to a worldwide epidemic that will soon leave the earth a sad, sad desert when we could eat lower down on the food chain and be healthier human beings and save the planet? Because that sure sounds like a move to me. If you have any questions such as, what about protein, or what if I like chicken too much, then please ask us shortly after this video is played. Thank you for watching.